Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Lone Echo. Now, you probably noticed in the last episode, like for like an hour, there was no one of me talking. I was pointing at stuff, nothing happening. Unfortunately, I had a microphone issue with my headset that time, so that's probably why you heard the really crap and really bad outro that I did, basically, as I was editing in the software. Now, unfortunately, that happened, and that video is currently going out at the moment. It should be very much out by now, by the time this is up and out, assuming nothing's gone wrong. However, I have had a quick look for some of the locations of those CubeSats that I missed last time. I have got a list in front of me. You can't see it, but it's here in front of me on my little notepad. Only the ones for the exterior of the Kronos 2, because I was having a really bad issue finding those ones. I haven't looked at the ones for the dig site, nor the containers yet. So we're going to go do those as well at some point. However, we should probably get back into this. We've got a bunch of CubeSats to find, and an anomaly to scan. Right, so where we last left off was we just scanned a couple of stats. So, got all of them here. One missing at the primary dig site, which is over yonder somewhere. I think it's down somewhere. Actually, you can't see where it is from here. The comsat. Now, there is a comsat below us. Where it is. Like down it. There it is. Comsat over here. Let me have a look at this comsat. I haven't looked at it. Not one that's on the list, but it's right next to the depleted dig site. Let's go have a look at it. Yeah, look, there's a CubeSat here. Yeah, that would be. Get this over for any other CubeSats that might be here. Also, what I've done is I've updated my link connection to my computer. I'm not using Airlink anymore. I was using still it plugged into the wall for power, so it's like it would last longer. Because fortunately, my headset's battery capacity, well, eviscerated. It's like what 4 or 5 years old now. I've had it since probably middle of COVID, to be honest. However, I had never really used it a lot. I mean, I remember when I had my old graphics card, it had an Oculink port on the back, Type C port. Now those were great because I could basically run it indefinitely off just Type C charging. However, that might have nuked my battery. So instead, what I've done is I've now linked it to my computer because I was having some issues with the link cable where it didn't want to work properly. I was doing Airlink, but still powered. I actually have a dedicated USB power that I could use off my wall because I got like a USB socket in the wall that was just enough charge to kick out to keep this thing topped up. However, it's not quite enough. We should allow me to run for about 2 hours before the battery dies if I'm recording and stuff. But so what we're going to do is we're to the Kronos, really nearby. We could try there. You know where one of them is. One of them is just down there, right next to There's a primary dig site. There's one hiding in that primary dig site, and there's like 3 hiding in that container field site. We've got right at the front of the Kronos here, in between this container and that little crevice. We're gonna go find it. There's one up in that little trunk. Find this. About 6 of them. There it is. Not you. Up here somewhere. On top of the processing. Ow, my head. In those little truncations on the top, these three. Check these out, because I know it's up here somewhere. And there's one like right up there. I'm on the engine. I didn't know those two. I mean, I had a look around there originally before. Okay, I didn't look quite hard enough. One that's flashing away. There it is. Very helps to have good graphics quality to understand.
Need to have a discussion about that. Athena, schedule a meeting with Dr. Patel next Tuesday, please.
Of course, sir.
Well, up
Sir,
here.
you have received a message from headquarters. It is marked as high priority. Would you like me to read it for you?
Go ahead.
Funding for Stage 3 of the ECHO project has been approved and doubled. Congratulations. Our clients are eager to see the results of your labors. Once you reach Stage 4, I hope you'll reconsider your interest in heading the Leviathan project. Even in the concept stage, the USN is all over it. Keep up the good work. H.
Oh, Jesus. They're really scrambling. The Pythias incident's got half the damn solar system spooked. Well, the half that even knows it happened anyway. At this rate, it seems inevitable, doesn't it, Athena?
What does, sir?
War.
One down there. It's just down there. In on the engines. Would have never known this was here. And there's one, what I seem to remember, down in the underneath in that container field here, like behind that paneling. Again, I looked around here last episode. Oh god. But I do not seem to remember looking down here. Well, you know. You find what you can find. Behind this paneling here. So let's mosey on in here. Let's find it. There you are, you bugger. And there's one right at the end, underneath somewhere. There was my hanger. There's one somewhere. We got 8 of 9. This is the last one. Get right there. There she is. Last one outside the Cronus. Right, so now what we have left is 3 in the container field, 1 at the primary dig site, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with 6 remaining. 6 apparently hiding in that 3 apparently hiding in that bloody container field. Wherever they're hiding in that container field. I have no idea where they're hiding it up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to refer back to those videos I found, because, well, I will credit the person who helped me find these. Now, the one I found over at that Tom's that. Did not know that was there. Well, there you go. Primary dig site down here. Where I live, I'll look at this. Look at this. Why was it the primary dig site? Because there's one more hiding at it. Right, I clue where it is. What else am I do? And refer to those videos. We'll put the creator's name in the credits. I'll tell it, say his name out, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description because he is a lifesaver. I would not have found the rest of the out looking at when you. Watch it is a bit cheaty, it's a bit dummy. However, I didn't want to find these bloody things. Have a quick look, and I'll cut back to when I'm going to go find that one at the dig site. And one of them is yonder. Has not one found. 26 here. Find which. Just found here. Getting up all. Yeah, it's going to be just here. Found this one. Be down by this little side arm. Might have grabbed last time as well. Yeah, found you already. So where else? I think I found him, ladies and gentlemen. I think I know where he bloody is. Up here, hidden behind a rock or a container inside the dig site. Where he is now. Down here. You are. You are. Hello. Found you. Yeah.
Athena, bring it online. State your name and purpose.
I am designated as Echo 2. My purpose is to protect and obey my superior and engage in combat operations at their discretion.
Good. And at this time, who is your superior?
You are, sir.
Right you are. Now, do you see that firearm over there?
Yes, sir.
I order you to pick it up.
Select your
and use it to
destination.
eliminate those labor units on the other side.
Destination,
Understood.
container field.
Engaging
Preparing
targets.
for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Final law. Final. Right, now there's 3 in this container field. Now I might scan myself through each pole and everything. But I'm gonna have also a quick look see. Right, I'm just gonna fly through there. See what we can find. Well, if I don't look myself, I'm gonna look like a fool. Watch it, I spent way too long at that dig site looking. Go through all this. Slow it down. I'll be nestled away in a crevice. Nestled away some. Oh yeah. Be nestled away somewhere in a little crevice. I won't. There. Careful. I see it. There you are. Very sure. gonna go through it anyway. What are you looking for? There's one. I'm finding them now. One more. His airport is right facing me as well, which is nice. Oh, right below me. I had to come here to do that. God, I'm blind. One in the container field. Two more floating around aimlessly in space. We've got quite a few. One more floating around up there. There'll be one nice and gently inside this little container field somewhere. Be around here somewhere. I know you will. Play dancing in the moonlight stuck in my head as well, which is not how situation. There is pretty good range on them, but the blinking light, which anywhere. Aganda. You found it. Be here somewhere. I know it will. Era. And most of my time looking for blue cubes out. Do that after whatever I do over there, because I really remember I do up there. I'm entirely down to it. There's no harm in bloody looking now. And there she is. I see it. Yeah. Coupling bugger. Go. Right. We are missing two CubeSats. hidden in and around the Kronos 2 mining site. Entire area. 2. You'll be right there. You know what I think I'm going to do? Is refer to the old YouTube video. Name, by the way. It's called Pooh Nanas. He's done all this lot of work for me. Basically, I'm taking his work and hopefully getting all the lore for myself, because I now have all of the well, I'll have all of the things by the time I go. And those last two of okay. Oh, it would, but yeah. But yeah, let's find them.
Select your destination. Destination, Kronos 2. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
I'm highly sure I've got the one that goes from here down to the primary dig site. Oh, yeah. So, that's what we're going to do.
Select your destination.
Primary dig.
Destination, primary dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Got this one. Ooh. Yeah, I know we've got this one. I think I know quite a few that we've got, but I'm gonna look at the video markup. In really obscure places. Really obscure. One more at the completely dig.
Select your destination. Destination, depleted dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
I'm on, straight on. Take me away! Down here.
I'll need to reboot the generator before we can proceed.
In a moment, laddie. Nestled. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Can you find me? Go away. One more. One more. We're missing one. Gotta find out what the bloody hell he. Find out why that. I will find him. I will find him. And then we can go do that. Go do that. Really.
I'll need to reboot the generator before we can proceed.
Yeah, later.
Select your destination.
Comsat.
Destination: Communications Satellite F7. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
There it is. Found ya. The last communication satellite. Cubesat. They're a cube. They're like an octagon shape.
Each Echo combat unit will be streaming footage to
All
our
of
research
them.
center here on Ceres. You are to monitor this footage throughout the operation. I expect a full report within 24 hours of its conclusion. Is that clear?
Crystal, sir.
That's new. Where'd you pick that up?
Sergeant Montoya, sir.
Well, try not to use too many of his other favorite words. They're not,
Professional.
that too. Dismissed, Echo 2. Reported 0500.
Sir, permission to ask a question first.
Very well. Speak freely.
These people, what do they hope to accomplish by hijacking that station? It's a science facility. They gain no tactical advantage by holding it.
It's not about tactics, Echo 2. They're making a statement. They don't think Mars needs the USN anymore.
So they're going to take and destroy USN property until they're left alone.
Essentially, yes.
I don't understand.
You won't, Echo 2. And you don't have to.
That's the last audio log. I should make sure Liv received it.
Cubesat over here. Say hi to it.
I've sent you the final audio log, Liv.
Got it. This information, it's a lot to process. This isn't the Atlas Corporation that I was sold on. If they want me to stay on board when I get to Ceres, they better have a damn good explanation. Hell, I'd
Select
call
your
Titan
destination.
Command up right now if we weren't
Destination:
deep in this anomaly
Depleted
mess.
dig site.
Probably wouldn't
Preparing
help,
for
but it feels
thruster
good to
ignition.
just swear
Please
at
hold
someone
on.
for a few minutes. What about you? Does any of this affect you at all? I mean, does it make you feel anything?
I'll need to reboot the generator before we can proceed.
Right, let's get everything done with. Let's find this generator, turn it on, and let's scan that anomaly.
Dig site generator online. Core samples processing. All systems nominal.
This site's generator can only power a few systems at a time. I'll need to make sure its power junction is directed towards the sensor array.
Nothing of it.
Power rerouted. Liv, how are your energy readings?
So far, so good. Head to the sensor and bring it online.
Sensor reached.
Look for the main control console. You should be able to activate the sensor from there.
Found them. You have to sit. There we go.
Sensor powering on.
Confirmed. You'll need to rotate the dish so it faces the anomaly before we can get a clear reading.
Faster.
Jack, it's working. The signal's getting stronger. Keep going.
The array is now pointed at the epicenter of the anomaly.
Perfect. Give me a minute to process the data. What the... Jack, what happened? I lost my connection to the sensor.
Energy spike from the anomaly. I think it blew the fuse.
Shit. Those sensors are sealed before deployment. Okay, you'll need to cut through to access the fuse box.
Okay.
This has to be against protocol.
Well, I find it's easier to get things done if you think of the field manual as guidelines, rather than regulations.
The filament popped. We'll need a new one.
There should be plenty of spare fuses around. Look for a replacement.
A bit uncharacteristic, however, it'll look.
Power level stabilizing.
Good. Let's get the sensor back online so we can finish the scan.
Sensors back online.
Connection established. Now we just need to realign the array.
Signal synchronized. Scanning inner horizon.
Liv, array is realigned. Can you confirm? Liv, do you copy?
I think it worked, Jack. I picked up something on the oscilloscope. I'm patching the audio through. Do you hear that? What the hell is this? Ah!
Liv. Olivia.
Jack, I need you. Find a Fury transport and get back here now.
Coming. Coming.
Select your destination.
Come on, where I live. Come on, you better turn. Go faster. Quickly, 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 quickly. Oh, God. Don't hit that. Liv, where are you?
Jack! Over here!
What happened?
Oh, thank God for you. It just switched on.
Captain Rhodes. Sitrep, please.
The automatic release protocols aren't working. I'm wedged between the trolley and the rail. Can you see a way to get me out?
Negative. It's trapped beneath the cowl.
The access cover. If you cut through the bolts, we can get a look inside. There!
Anomaly detected. Proximity alert.
Jack?
The pulse knocked out my cutting tool.
Jack!
Rebooting.
Look! The anomaly is changing. What the hell?
What the hell is...
Are you seeing?
Whoa!
Oh,
Cutting
shit!
tool back online.
Incoming,
Liv.
Jack! Cut the panel!
Olivia. Everything is complete.
That's it! You got it!
Captain Rhodes.
Wait! Oh, shit! Come on! Come on!
Whoa! Liv?
Liv? Liv, do you copy? Are you all right? Hera, locate Captain Rhodes. Nothing.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity
Hera.
alert. Good morning, Echo One. It is encouraging to see you have finally recovered.
Hera, what happened? Where is Liv?
Station has suffered extensive structural damage from the debris field. My program was forced into hibernation mode shortly after Captain Rhodes' departure.
Departure?
Departure? Where did she go?
Captain Rhodes did not specify a destination. However, the captain did prepare an emergency beacon. You will find it nearby.
Emergency beacon. Got it. I'll have a look.
Found it.
Mayday, Mayday. Titan Command, if you're out there, this is Captain Olivia Rhodes. Kronos 2 is lost. Say again, my station has been compromised. We were hit by a debris storm caused by the arrival of an unknown vessel in our sector. Damage is catastrophic. Honestly, it's a miracle I'm alive. I'd never have made it if Jack hadn't cut me free. But he won't reboot. He's gone. I can't stay here. Main power's offline, we've lost atmosphere. Radiation levels are climbing fast. I've no choice but to take my chances aboard the unknown vessel. It's a long shot, but if there's any hope I might be able to survive on that ship, I have to try. Titan Command, if you're receiving... Hell, if anyone's receiving... Come find me.
Hera, are there any Fury transports still operational?
Affirmative.
Reroute the nearest transport to the station airlock. I'm going to find Liv.
Oh boy. Find her.
Hera, open the activation bay doors.
Echo One, I am obligated to inform you that leaving the station is a violation of Atlas protocol.
The captain's safety is my highest priority, is it not?
Affirmative.
The captain is in danger. It is my responsibility to help her. Now please, open the doors. Hera, can you locate Liv's transport?
Negative. Sensor network offline.
What if I were to repair one of the satellites?
Affirmative. A single sensor pulse from one of the satellites would likely be sufficient.
Then that is our first stop. Hera, I have a visual on the Fury. Is it ready to launch?
Negative. Detecting hazardous levels of radiation. Fury controls are currently locked in accordance with Atlas protocols. Please activate the transport's radiation dampener before departure.
Gonna fix my shield first.
Shields at 95%.
Dampening field activated.
Acknowledged. Long-range sensor satellite located. Plotting course.
All right, let's go find our captain.
Select your destination. Destination, sensor satellite A2. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Want to go look at earlier? Yeah, that's what earlier.
Hera, status report.
Repairs to satellite must be completed before long-range sensors can be restored.
Understood. Hera, what are these unusual growths covering the satellite?
Unknown. Recommend further investigation.
Agreed. Begin new log entry.
Acknowledged.
I'll need to get closer to examine it.
Got you.
Commencing visual assessment. Substance possesses an uneven surface and visible diversity, suggesting it is likely organic in nature. Its sudden emergence in our ecosystem would seem to indicate the substance is somehow related to the arrival of the unknown vessel.
Recommend using your scanner to collect additional data. Scan data received. Stand by. Amino-organic compound. Intact peptide bond. Minimal cellular activity. Preliminary analysis. Dormant biopolymer. Origin unknown.
Doesn't seem dangerous. It does not appear to have survived the vacuum.
Recommend completing a threat assessment. Advise you establish physical contact with the substance.
A fibrous texture. It does not appear to damage my exoskeleton. The substance appears to be safe to touch.
Interaction logged. Advise using your reactive cutter to acquire a sample.
Strange. Hera, did you see that? The substance seemed to come alive when the battery got close to it. I think it may be feeding off the power field. I should probably refrain from touching it while in that state.
Investigation complete. Logging all observations of the biomass under the heading Unknown Biological Threat.
Very well. Curious. Labor units are designed to maintain limited functionality, even after suffering catastrophic damage. Let's see if I can get this satellite operational. This panel is sealed on deployment. I'll need to cut it open to access the power flow controls. This switch designates the satellite's power source. It is currently set to draw power from the batteries. Hera, I've located the maintenance hatch.
Acknowledged.
I'll need a power cell.
Battery.
Battery locked in. Hera, the power is waking up the biomass.
Advise caution.
That did it. The satellite is now fully operational. Hera, please begin a long-range sensor sweep looking for any Fury transports.
Acknowledged. Echo 1. Long-range scanners have located Captain Rhodes' Fury transport. Signal originates from within the unknown vessel.
Understood. Plot a course.
Acknowledged. Fury transport ready to depart.
Ooh, wrong button.
Select your destination. Destination, Fury Transport FR-103. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Hera, take us along the starboard side of the vessel. Begin scanning the hull for distinguishing features or markings.
Acknowledged.
Holy moly, this is...
Be advised. Reducing speed.
What is it?
Possible visual markings identified on hull.
Hold here. I'd like to get a closer look with the Fury spotlight. I can use the Fury spotlight to get a clearer look at these markings. Hera, could this be some form of writing system?
Cross-referencing against all known written communication systems in the Atlas Interplanetary Database. No matches found.
Assemble a table for lexical analysis. We need to keep moving.
Acknowledged. Re-engaging thrusters on your input. Select your destination.
Let's go. Massive. What?
Warning, obstruction ahead. Searching for alternate route.
Dead end. I can use the Fury spotlight to help Hera find a clear path. Now, which way looks clear? There. That passage looks clear. Hera, can you confirm?
Affirmative. Plotting new course. Plotted. Signal when ready to proceed. Select your
Save our
destination.
captain.
Proximity alert. Brace for collision.
Oh. Yep. For the warning. Whoa, look at all the biomass. Holy kaboli. It's everywhere. It's oh my god. Look at all it. Look at it. Everywhere.
Hera, give me an analysis of this vessel's design, layout, construction, anything that might help to determine its origin.
Affirmative. Stand by. The vessel's overall configuration is unfamiliar to Atlas databanks. However, certain elements of the internal design
Oh.
would suggest...
Hera, do you copy? The ship must be interfering with our comms.
Found our entrance point.
Liv's signal is coming from somewhere in the vicinity. I should investigate the area.
Oh.
The vessel is highly irradiated. Liv's transport must have had a radiation dampener. I may be able to reactivate it. This must have shut down to preserve power. That means Liv was here hours ago. Hopefully I can still catch up to her. That should protect me from the radiation. Liv must have used this to find a way inside.
receiving this message. This is Captain Olivia Rhodes. I'm alive. At least for the time being. Kronos 2's ability to sustain life has been compromised in a... Well, I've been left with little choice but to seek
An airlock,
refuge aboard this...
but it appears to be offline.
this... unknown vessel. If you're receiving this, Titan Command, please send help as soon as you can. The area is heavily irradiated.
With the amount of biomass in the area, it seems likely that this vessel is the
Stay here.
source.
Maybe I can get inside. Right, Captain Rhodes signing out.
The hull here is compromised. I may be able to cut my way in. This looks like some kind of maintenance conduit. I may be able to restore power to this section of the ship from here. This looks like an auxiliary power supply, but the biomass has rendered it inoperable. An ionized fluid reservoir, charged contact point. Most likely some kind of power cell.
I take this. Through. I take these then. I got two. These mother. Take them. Down here somewhere.
An auxiliary power supply. Offline, but undamaged. Power cell installed. Now to replace the rest. Looks like the airlock is powering on. If it's functional, that's my way inside.
Okay. Look, that's threatening.
The controls now have power, but I am unfamiliar with its holographic interface. Holographic controls. Intriguing.
Ooh. Work? Ooh, okay, that worked.
If Liv came this way, she may still be in range of my personal communicator. Liv, do you copy? Olivia, are you there? Still jammed. No choice but to follow her trail for now.
Control.
The cabin is pressurized, but the air is reading unbreathable. Could it be the biomass? I'm detecting a charge from this device that's similar to the Kronos 2 induction panels. Perhaps I can use it to recharge. I'm able to draw power from this. I can use it to replenish my radiation shield if necessary. This device is holding an electric charge and is linked to nearby equipment, probably a capacitor of some kind. It must be what's powering the induction panel. A large compartment, roughly humanoid in shape. This could be a staging area of some sort. A large...
The April.
The data displayed here does not match any code or language listed in my database.
Eh?
This is similar to the emergency junctions on the Kronos. I may be able to redirect the power flow, but I'll need to cut this cover off first.
Oh, okay. That's just... Ooh. Ooh, a day, right? Okay.
It looks like I can access the ship's infrastructure from here. Those spores could be what's contaminating the air supply. The spore detonated in contact with my cutter. Maybe I can clear some of the contamination. Widespread biocontamination. I should be careful. The biomass over there went dormant when the power failed. It seems to be tied directly to the vessel's power grid.
back there.
This bulkhead is sealed. Maybe I can cut through to reach the locking mechanism. These spores detonate on contact. They would deplete my radiation shield in short order if I don't avoid them.
Ow! God damn, yeah, they do hurt.
Locking mechanism released. Now to pry the door open.
Go.
Something's pierced the hull. This appears to be releasing spores into the air supply. A bioweapon, perhaps. I can re-enter the main cabin from here. Curious, these warheads don't match anything in my database.
Whoa.
What is that?
You.
Strange.
Ooh.
High-velocity magnetic rail. The impact from a weapon like this would be immense. This area is highly irradiated. My scanner might help me find a safe path across. Electrical relay armature. The weapon's loading mechanism. One of the doors here must still have power.
Stay any longer than I have to, because I'm already starting to hurt.
Radiation levels falling. The warheads here must be unarmed.
Hello. What is police force for? Creepy. Thinking now. Armed. Whoa. One scan. Puppies. Oh, fuck you. Ooh. Take me away. Hello. Who are you? What are you? Okay, bye. What is that? Whoa.
Well, that was repulsive. The cysts appear to react to external energy sources, just like the biomass. Only the reaction is much more crystal.
Oh,
I'll need to steer clear of them.
Grab that. Okay. I need you. Ow. I'm gonna need this. Uncable it.
aside from the biological contaminant that's rendered the air unbreathable. That includes both human life and aliens. Oh, I can't believe I'm even saying that. But the technology on board doesn't match anything used by Atlas or the USN, so I have to consider the possibility. Though whoever's ship this is, they're long gone. Something catastrophically bad happened here. Enough to warrant evacuation. Anyway, with the air contaminated and no contact from Titan Command, I need to prioritize survival. If I don't find some clean air before my O2 runs out, all this speculation will be a moot point. Captain Rhodes, signing out. Hopefully not for the last time.
We go now then. Grabbing this thing with me. Anything else? I have no idea where I'm going now. I'm missing. Up. Ah. Yeah. Bloody hell. Okay. Be there. Okay, I think I saw something else that's further down. I'm in a bad location. Hello. Oh, it's a gas, but it's kind of custard. Apple. You're the thing I saw. What is this? Door. What? Whoa.
What have we here? Echo Unit Prototype Android. Obsolete design. Designation Jack. How interesting.
My firewall has classified you as malicious code. Identify yourself.
I am called Apollo, tactical AI construct on the Estrella. You're on board my ship. I mean you no harm. In fact, I need your help.
Sorry. There's someone I need to find.
So I surmised. Curious. Prospecting robots don't perform search and rescue functions. But then, they don't have names either. I would propose a bargain. You help me repair my cortex, and I'll help you find who you're looking for.
You've already invaded my core systems. Why should I trust you?
The nature of the repairs will require you to access my essential systems. A significant risk on my part. Consider it a trust-building exercise. I understand what I'm asking is difficult, but neither of us has the time for careful considerations. I suggest you decide quickly. You know where to find me.
Name's Apollo. Fine.
I have some questions before we begin.
Fixing my cortex will likely take some time. If you begin the repairs, I'll do my best to satisfy your curiosity.
Where do I start?
My heat sinks are depleted. They must be refilled from the coolant reservoir. You can access the heat sinks from the maintenance consoles.
Eat?
Raising heat sinks.
The neighboring controls actuate the coolant valve. Use it to refill both heat sinks. Good. The process is working. Coolant transfer in progress.
Transfer complete.
Now, return the heat sinks to their enclosures. I've been operating at diminished capacity since we came under fire. You have no idea how good that feels.
Your ship emerged from some sort of spatial anomaly. How did you get here?
Our ship sustained damage. I attempted to execute an emergency jump. Unfortunately, our power grid failed while the engines were firing. My knowledge of the event is limited at present. The power surge damaged part of my neural processing net. You'll need to enter my cortex below and repair the damaged cores.
Who attacked you?
Tactical data on the conflict is restricted. I'm unable to share that information.
Anyway.
Parts of my cortex have experienced damage. I will attempt to identify the malfunctioning cores.
Damaged core acquired.
I can repair the logic circuits using the rewrite terminals on the center column. Bring the core there.
This looks like an electronic interface.
You can use your scanner to upload to the rewrite terminal.
Logic core in place.
Scan the I/O port to transmit the necessary data.
Upload complete.
Rewriting logic core protocols. Firmware instructions reset. Please seek the core back into my cortex.
Logic core repairs completed.
Establishing new connection. Keep going.
What sort of ship is this? I have no record of a spacecraft so heavily armed.
I'm sorry, Jack. The Estrella's tactical specifications are restricted.
Patching neural net.
Uplink successful. Restoring logic connections. There are more damaged cores. We'll need to replace them all before I can bring my systems back online.
What function do you serve aboard the Estrella?
I'm in charge of tactical advisory, targeting, and fire control systems. I'm also in charge of managing emergency situations.
What are these here?
We need to repair all my damaged logic cores before I can bring my systems back online. Core linkages restored. Half of my cortex is back within established parameters.
Your ship arrived at great speed. How do you maneuver a vessel of this size?
The Estrella utilizes a Category 3 Casimir faster-than-light propulsion system powered by spatial dilation. The size of the craft is irrelevant.
Faster-than-light travel is currently impossible.
On the contrary, a vessel of this size would be impractical without FTL propulsion. Nearly there. The final core should bring all my systems back online.
Tell me about your ship's origins.
I'm unable to share relevant military data with a civilian model.
Cool. I'm currently fixing you at the moment. Sure. We'll have that relationship.
Excellent work. All logic faults have been resolved. Thank you, Jack. I admit, I had my doubts that a prospecting model could perform such a procedure. Return to the main terminal above. You should be able to fully restore my systems.
You're gonna hack me again, are you?
Core functions online. Testing neural network connections. All systems optimal. Now, to locate my crew.
That wasn't our arrangement, Apollo. You're supposed to help me find Liv.
You misunderstand me, Jack. To locate your friend, I'll need to connect to the ship's diagnostic systems. That will require an officer's command codes. Your goals and my goals align. I've restored power to the exit. In emergency situations, all essential personnel are evacuated to a command bunker. We should seek them there.
Interesting. However, you, Apollo, are gonna have to wait. I've been going for an hour 35 with a couple breaks in between because obviously I had to find those bits. Now, hopefully, my microphone appears to be working. Appears to be working this entire thing. Haven't had any microphone issues, what I know of. However, this is now going to be the end of episode 3. Found all the lore. I'll do a video probably very soon on all the audio stuff and get that recorded, and then I'll upload that last. And then I will continue the story. Obviously, episode 4 I'll get recorded at some point very soon. Episode 2 is obviously live. Episode 3, as you're watching now, will be live hopefully very shortly. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed me playing Lone Echo again. It's, as usual, my stuff is always a sham and a rush job because I half the time have no idea what I'm doing. However, I hope you have enjoyed. I wish to see you in the next episode. Please like and subscribe, although I don't think that does anything, and it also seems a bit cringy for likes and subs. However, where am I going to grow if I don't ask? Anyway, thank you for all coming along. I hope you've all enjoyed this third iteration of the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!